This is Travis with Pro Caliber, and today we're going to talk a little bit about motorcycle and ATV tires. As you can see right here, we have your typical off-road or motocross tires, and what you have is quite a few different brands out there, but within each brand you have tires that are softer compounds, harder compounds, closer space knobbies or wider space knobbies. It all depends upon what type of terrain or track you're going to be riding on. So do a little research on the web or come into Pro Caliber and we can help you out and get the right tire on your machine. As you can see, we also do have paddle tires, which work really well in the sand. Makes a motorcycle much more enjoyable out in the sand. And then heading on down to the street tires, it's the same deal. There's actually different tread patterns. We have patterns that are more built for cruisers, compounds that are built for heavier, bigger cruiser bikes. Your 1500 to 2000 cc bikes require a harder compound just so they hold up over time. You'll typically get about 8,000 miles out of one of those tires. Now, sport bike tires, like you see here, these are going to be softer compounds, definitely a different tread pattern. They're going to wear out a little faster because they are softer and they're stickier. They're really designed to get out there and lay down in the corners and stay hooked up to this asphalt at all times. Coming on down here, we also have a vast selection of ATV tires, and what you have here is you have probably the most popular ATV tire offered anywhere. It's called the ITP Mudlight, and what makes it a great tire is it has really widely spaced knobbies, yet it has this ridge running down the middle, so when you're on hard packed terrain it actually rides fairly smooth, and then when you're in the mud and nasty type terrain it actually cleans out very well. It doesn't clog up with mud, so you continue to have great traction. So that's the ITP Mudlight. We also have paddle tires for the ATVs as well, and then this is kind of a unique tire. This is actually a tire that's built for the sand, and what it does is it allows the sand machine to track much easier on the when you're riding on the sand, instead of with a regular ATV tire they're kind of all over the place. This actually tracks true and straight, and typically what people do, especially with their ATVs, is get an extra set of rims, mount your tires up to it. That way it's real easy to swap back and forth, especially if you spend most of your time in Central Oregon and then you go over to Sound Lake or somewhere. You don't have to worry about getting your tire mounted. You can just throw on your extra set of rims and you're good to go. So there you have it. There are a lot of options in tires, and again, do your research, figure out what you need. If you need any questions or advice, come on down and we can for sure fill you in on what you want to buy maybe and what you don't want to buy for your particular use.